Why, hello there, bloody good day, and in this tutorial, we're going to be talking about unordered lists. So our 27th tutorial, and yeah, it's definitely time to learn how to style unordered lists. So before we can style an unordered list, we probably would need one, eh? So let's go ahead and make an unordered list, end it right there, and add some list items in here. And yep, definitely messed that up. So just undo that. Wow, I'm messing like this whole thing up. There we go, Bucky. You get it. And okay, let's concentrate here. Enough Wally gagging around. Li. Time to add some list items. So the first item would be like Apple. Let's just go ahead and copy this. Way too lazy to type this again. So, okay, what's on my mind? Apple. I guess we can make this a list of food that I like. Apple pie and dumplings because they sound funny and they taste good. Not a bad combination. So, now that we have an unordered list, let's go ahead and check it out. A regular dumb old list with these dumb old bullet points. I mean, this is a nice list of food, but I want to spice things up a bit. I want to make this look nice and pretty. So the first thing that you might be thinking is, all right, Bucky, the first thing that we need to do is either change these little bullets or get rid of them altogether because I mean this is old school. Just regular bullet holes? I don't think so. So let's go ahead and learn how to change our bullet points. And in order to do that, go ahead and write your UL is the element, and the property in order to change this is called list minus style minus type. Now, this has a bunch of excuse me, not default, but it has a bunch of built-in things. I can only remember like three off the top of my head. Let's see if I can remember one. Square is one. Now, if we go ahead and refresh this, check it out. Our bullet holes turn to squares. That's that's probably really hard to see on YouTube, but I assure you they are squares. Let's go ahead and make something that's a little easier. Circle, I know is one. That might be a little easier to see. Circle. See, now you can see that instead of those filled in bullet holes, they're now nice, elegant looking empty circles. So that's pretty cool. And actually, I just thought of another one. I don't know why I thought of this, but it's called katakana. And you gotta say it like that. You just have to. I didn't make the rules. And if you refresh this, you can see these, I don't know, I guess they're like Chinese or Japanese symbols. If anyone knows what those symbols mean, then leave me a comment below because well, obviously because I don't know what they mean and I want to know. So, anyways, that is the basics of how you change your unordered list from regular dumb old bullet points to something else. So, another thing that I want to mention is if you go through and you see, you look on the website and you go through looking at all the bullet points that you can use, and none of them really, I don't know, tickle your feathers, I guess. None of them really make you happy. You can go ahead and download an image or make an image and use them as your own custom bullet points. So I went ahead and I already downloaded an image off the internet, and it's just cool little check mark. And if I wanted to use that instead of my bullet points, here's what I would need to do. First of all, you don't use list style type anymore. So go ahead and delete all that. What you use is a property called list style image. And of course, anytime we want to use the image in CSS, we use the keyword URL with those parentheses. And inside our parentheses, I have a file that I already downloaded. So if you do this, it's not going to work because this file isn't on your computer. But anyways, I already have this in my folder. It's called check.ping. So when I go ahead and save this and refresh, it's going to go from katakana to those cool little check marks. So now you can see instead of those bullet points, it has like my own custom whatever I want. So I just want to show you guys that there is a way to, if you're not happy with anything they give you by default, then you can make your own. So another thing that I wanted to cover in this tutorial, maybe I'll save this for next tutorial. Now we got time to do it now. Let's go ahead and delete all of this and add a property like border 1 pix solid red. This is a problem that I had a long time ago, and I remember that every time I made a website, it would annoy me. So I always use unordered lists when I have like a navigation bar on the side. And the first thing I want to do is this. First of all, on my navigation bar, I don't want these little bullet points. So in order to remove those, I go ahead and in my CSS, I go list style type and I set this to none. And I'm thinking, alright, whenever I do this, the bullet points are going to disappear and all of these, which would be links, are going to be pushed nice and neatly to the left. But I refresh and I get this problem. I have this huge space to my left. Even though there are no bullet points, I just want to like shake my computer and I'm like, dude, you don't have any bullet points, so you don't have to move over. So can you just hop over there where you should be? Go ahead, just hop on over. But it doesn't do that. In order to get those to the left, let me explain this first of all. By default, your browser gives padding, at least left padding, to unordered list. It also gives a margin, I believe, by default. So in order to fix the padding, I mean, you would think that it would be 0 by default because it just makes sense, but it isn't. In order to fix the padding, you need to explicitly set this to 0. So go ahead and type padding in there and go ahead and type 0. And now once we go ahead and save this and refresh it, check it out. Everything is pushed nice and neatly to the left. And of course, if this is too much for you, you can alter the padding accordingly. But I just wanted to show you guys, whenever you guys are, making a website and you're like, making an unordered list as a navigation column seems like a good idea, and you have this problem, well, now you won't have it anymore like I had. So I shot myself in the foot so you guys wouldn't have to. So anyways, that's all I wanted to show you guys. Trying to save you a little headache at least. So there you have it. So thank you guys for watching this tutorial. I don't know what I'm covering in the next tutorial, but like always, it's going to be amazing. So anyways, thank you guys. Don't forget to check out my website, and I'll see you guys later.